All right, hello there, YouTube. Shalom, all my Israelite brethrens out there. Coming with a quick video for you guys. I haven't really been making any videos, for a while. The last video I made was a trailer for a movie, an animated movie I'm making called Covenant of Fate. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But I've been working on that frivolously, so trying to get that out to you guys. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about what's going on in the world right now. This is the year 2020. It's October right now. The elections are right around the corner, and the world is going to hell, man. I mean, all these natural disasters, and um, and everything that you see. And I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm just gonna go ahead into it, and I'm gonna read this scripture, and this will pretty much be the lesson. So this is Luke chapter 12, verse 51, and it reads, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division." All right, let me read that again. "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division." And that's exactly what's going on right now in the world. That's what this main lesson is about, is that there is division everywhere, especially here in America. You have so many people fighting against, like, what they believe. They call it culture wars. Like, you got the left versus the right, liberal versus conservative, neoconservative versus traditional conservative, this and that. And I mean, it's just complete anarchy, man. And everything with the riots and the coronavirus. There's even, like, what, virus or mass virus versus non-mass, where it's like anything and everything has been turned into a fight, a division, right? It's this versus that. You got people that are for the national anthem, people that are for against the national anthem. It's just people are really getting just offended easily. But that's all because of, obviously right here, right? This is Jesus talking. If you go in your Bible, this part is in red, and this is Jesus himself. Christ. Yahweh. There's even division among that, right? His what his true name is. There's just division and fighting everywhere. Um, but let me read on. Excuse me. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Excuse me for this technical difficulty. Hold on for 1 second. But as you can see, that this is what's going on right now. Everyone is fighting against each other over anything. And, this is, like I said, this is Jesus. This is, prophecy of him coming back, and this is the time. And now is the time to really believe, man. If you're a black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, now is the time to open them Bibles, man, and get into it. Of course, you're not going to hear it just from me. You hear from all these other Israelite camps, IUIC, ISUBK, GMS, Sakari, so on and so forth. Now it's time to get those bases, man, to understand that this is not our rest, man. America is wicked, and it's wicked because of Esau, the white man. And it's him that has made it like this, right? He's really the main one. Like, if you really look at, like, everything going on, like all these videos of, like, these streamers or whatnot, or politicians, is mostly white people. Just so angry about the direction of this country. And they have themselves to blame. Because they are the wicked on the earth. And I'm gonna get this right here in Job. Job chapter 9. Hold on for it. It's loading up right here. All right, Job chapter 9, verse 24. And it reads, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, and the wicked is the white man, And even white people, they're starting to like agree with that. Like, we can't really even deny the truth that, our race has done such wickedness on the earth. Like, even white people are like, being keen to the fact that they're a messed up race, man. They throughout history they've destroyed, different things, different people, and cover the face of the judges, right? They made the law that Jesus was white. And now black people are starting to wake up and and realize that Jesus was black, even if they're not Israelites. Like, I have discussions with black people all the time. Everyone knows about Revelation. Like, everyone knows about Revelation 1, woolly hair. They all say that, man. Like, I have deep conversations, and they all know it. So this information is getting out, man, and white people, they don't like. Well, some white people don't like it, man. They just hell bent on it. And they're letting you know it, man. Like, they're making up this whole, oh, everyone's woke now, get woke, go broke. That's the saying now. Like, they're just, all these different bywords to discourage the fact that the truth is coming out. And I just want to get Revelation 18 right quick. And Revelation chapter 18, and we'll start at verse 2. And it says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of fornication. So, America is Babylon, right? In this context, metaphorically, America is Babylon. And all nations have drunk from the wine of her wrath of fornication, meaning that all nations, everyone on this earth is trying to follow the American way. Everyone wants to be, an American, and it's everywhere. The American influence is everywhere, in every country, in every continent, is everywhere. So the fact that, Babylon is just the chief place of evil, man. It's the habitation of devils, like it says. Um, and so, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. I just kind of want to just kind of like this is what my spirit's been at lately. Just really just been thinking about everything that's been going on. So I'm just bringing up some pictures. This is Antifa. So you got all these radical. They call them radical left, liberal, white people that are called conservative Nazis. So you got that. Then you got the Proud Boys, which is like the right side, the radical right side. So you got the radical left, you got the radical right, and they're fighting each other again. That's that division, right? And these are white people now. 400, 500 years ago, they were all on the same page, to put us in slavery. But now, there's division. There's this left side that, wants, I guess, equality, right? And then you got the right side that, wants superiority. So they're fighting, right? And, and then, you have the NBA, uh, all the most major entertainment outlets, they've all kind of, they've all succumbed to the Black Lives Matter movement, right? At first it was shunned upon for the players to kneel, right, with Colin Kaepernick. They hated it. They're like, no, that's wrong. This is the American anthem. You stand up for it. But now it's popular, and the NBA is making it so they do kneel. And now you got people hating. Of course, white people, they hate that, man. So you got division amongst black people, got division amongst white people. Of course, everything that's been going on with all of the shootings this year and whatnot, it's just constant fighting. All right, and then this other picture, right? You got abortion versus not having abortion, right? Choice versus um I guess choice, not having a choice, whatever they call it. But again, and that's really that you got the feminism, right? The feminism is huge, in today, but that's because the white man has allowed the women to rise above, and they want to have just rights beyond anything that makes sense. Like, this is a perfect picture right here. Like, they think that being self righteous is like getting naked and dyeing their hair pink and whatnot. So again, just more division. Um, and then another term out there is a social justice warrior. That's another term that I guess the right trying to say that the left is. They hate that term, right? As you can see, they got law and order, social justice. So you see all of these, like, people making fun of the other side of why they want certain things. And of course, Donald Trump, he's a huge trigger for a lot of people. So you just got all this stuff going on. And then I said earlier, the get woke go broke. You have companies, like entertainment companies, like movies and video games, like they want to have a more progressive outlook with more characters centered around women and black people and people of color, and of course the white people don't like that. There's a whole thing with Star Wars where you know the main character is replaced with a woman. They hated that. And just everything else. Black Panther, they said that was you know that was like a get woke go broke. Like, why do they make a movie with all black people, right? So just different, just different uh ideologies, just people going against each other, man. This is the time of division, and we're just leaning more and more toward the end, man. So salvation is coming, guys. So Israelites, just hang in there. And like I said, I'm still working on my animated movie, Covenant of Fate. So hopefully it'll be done this year, but more than likely, I think it'll be 2021. But I definitely hope you guys check it out. Anyway, shalom and good blessings.